Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and today I want to do a review for you for 2017's Leatherface. Now, Leatherface clocks in at 88 minutes and is directed by Alexandre Bustillo and Julian Mari, who, when I looked up their profile on IMDb, thought it was pretty interesting. They did a segment for the ABCs of Death 2. They did X for Xylophone. They did two movies that I haven't seen yet, like to, but I haven't seen them. They did Livid and Among the Living. And the one I found really interesting is they did the original Inside, which I believe was done in 2007 or 2008. Now, Inside is a fantastic film, very brutal. And they just did a remake of that recently, which I haven't seen yet. I'm sure I'll get around to it, but I haven't seen it yet. Now, Leatherface stars Stephen Dorff, who I'm sure everybody knows from, he played Deacon Frost in Blade. Um, I just watched the film with him in it from Scream Factory called Jackals. He didn't have a huge part in it, but it was actually like Jackals. I thought it was pretty good. It also stars Lily Taylor from, let's see, she was in The Conjuring. She was in the remake of The Haunting. I think that was in 2000 or 1999. I can't remember which one. I think it was 1999. And it also stars Sam Strike, which I think he's done some television, and also stars Finn Jones from Iron Fist, and Game of Thrones, and The Defenders. So, I mean, it has some interesting people in it. Now, a synopsis of this film. This is a prequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's supposed to basically show Leatherface as a child and kind of what leads up to becoming the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm not going to get into much more of the plot because to me it's fun to go into a prequel where you know what the outcome's going to be. I mean, I'm sure most people have seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is a fantastic film, a true classic. But it's kind of the journey of getting there, which to me I thought was interesting. Um, I know this film's taken a lot of flack, and it's unfortunately this film will probably be infamous. It already is infamous for not getting a proper theatrical release. It got a limited theatrical release, but before that happened, which I will never understand, it got released onto, I think it's DirecTV, I think it was. Yeah, DirecTV. And being a horror fan, okay, I would have gone, I looked for this in the theater when it came out. It wasn't playing anywhere remotely near me. I would have gone to the theater to see this. Um, but then again, I'm a horror fan. A person who likes horror is a little different. I mean, if you could see it on DirecTV and not have to leave your house or not have to pay a ton of money to see it, why would you go see it in the theaters? So it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's actually kind of aggravating. But yeah, I don't understand why they did that. But anyway, regardless, um, some interesting things about this film. The Sawyer house was actually rebuilt um, to look like the one from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so I thought that was really cool. And as I said before, this was released on DirecTV, which I don't even want to get started on that again. But like I said, I really like this film. Um, the reviews have been mostly mixed. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. Now this has a alternate opening and an alternate ending. And this is what I'm really curious to hear from you guys about. I watched the film with both, with the intended ending, which was okay, and then the alternate ending, which I thought, in my opinion, the alternate ending fit more of the kind of Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe. And actually, I liked it better watching the alternate ending. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. Overall, I'm going to give this movie a 7, and that's the Leatherface prequel. Now I want to give a shout out to Turi over at Team Money 86 because I entered his contest and actually won this. So I'm, still happy about it. I've watched this twice now. I watched it yesterday and I watched it when I first got it, when I won the contest. Now this comes with a digital HD ultraviolet copy. If any of you guys would like to have it, because I don't use those, I'd be more than happy to give it to you. Just hit me up on, on the comments below, and I'll send you the code for it. First come, first served, of course. But I like it. It's a nice little film. Like I said, I'm going to give it a 7. And, that's my review for Leatherface. If you guys have any comments, comment below, hit that sub button, and like this video if you like it. But until next time, guys, peace.